Howdy. My name is Melody Allen. I'm a follower of Christ, native Texan, a wife, Texas Aggie, Bible study leader, Christian conservative political activist, and the host of the Patriots Revival podcast. Here on Patriots Revival, we share the good news of Christ and discuss the current political climate in relationship to truth and God's Word. In doing so, we hope to educate, inspire, and encourage Christian conservatives to make a radical return to God's Word as it relates to politics and every aspect of life. And we hope to get folks involved to help restore God to government. We've got dust on the Bible, so we need a revival, a Patriots Revival. Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to this isn't really an episode of Patriots Revival. This is just a video short. It's Saturday. I wanted to share with you how I'm spending my Saturday, because I'm spending my Saturday getting engaged and getting involved. And that's what we preach here at Patriots Revival. We want you to get involved to help restore God to government. So we're in the middle of elections. We have municipal elections going on. We have school board elections going on. We have the Ellis County Appraisal Board of Directors. That is a mouthful to say. And those are newly created positions. If you watched or listened to my previous two episodes, or don't even remember which episode number it is, I think it was episode 19 on voting recommendations, you learned that there are 3 new positions on the ballot. Well, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to talk to people about those elections as well as the local elections. So what I'm doing today is I am stuffing block walking bags, and then I'm going to go out and knock on doors. So this is something you could easily do on your own. And what I do is I have these bags. You can get these on Amazon. They come in various sizes. And you have these bags that has a hole in it so that you can put it on someone's door if they're not home. If not, if they are home, it's good because you can hand them this whole bag full of literature. But I've got my block walking bags here. I've got the literature of the candidates that I'm stuffing. Oops, I've dropped some stuff. I'm stuffing with their literature. For instance, I am helping Trace Atkins with his campaign. And here is some of his literature that will go in this block walking bag. I'm helping Andrew White with his campaign for Waxahachie ISD. Here's Andrew's literature. I had some of my friends, Beverly Gatlin and Jennifer Zarate, but I've run out of their literature from block walking last weekend, but not to fear. I've got some other information I can share with voters on that. I've got Greg Wilhelm's literature. Now, he's not on this May 4th ballot, but his runoff is going to be May 28th. So I figure, why not go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone and talk to voters about that election as well. And then some other things that I have in my bag is I have these cards to help get word out about my podcast, a really nice card that a friend of mine, Danielle Gwynn, designed, and folks can just scan to listen to the podcast or watch the podcast. I have my contact information, a card. It's my Ellis County Republican Women card, and it has my name, my address, my phone number, my email address. It also has a QR code on the back that goes to the Ellis County Republican Women's website if any ladies I encounter while block walking want to get involved. And that's a way for them to get in touch. But I also have like a general little flyer that I designed that says it's time to vote again. And it talks about the dates of early voting and the elections that we have. And then I have a cheat sheet or just kind of another guide. Now, don't look at this. I know it doesn't look pretty because I haven't cut the white space out or cut corners, but y'all, I got like 50 something more houses to do today to get my list done. So I'm just now it's all about time. So I've got information here on all the candidates that I'm supporting that everybody can have, and they can take that into the polling place. Or what I've found work really nicely that my friends, the Sutherlands, helped me with in the last primary are designing these little sheets that are small that you can put in your pocket, very discreetly take into the polling place. Doesn't matter if it's discreet. You can take any of this stuff into a polling place with you. You just don't want to leave it behind. So I've got that in there. So what I meant was, even though I don't have Beverly and Jennifer's information, I've got their information here on my little cheat sheet. So I'm taking all of this information and I'm stuffing it in a bag, and I'm getting ready to go out and block walk. So what I do is I take these bags, and then I have a pretty nice, comfortable bag that I will stuff like whatever, probably 50 some odd. It's not too heavy if I have 50 something. And if you can hear the dogs barking in the background, they're out, they're being crazy, but whatever. So I've got these, I put these in my bag, put a bottle of water in there. I go block walking and I'm ready to go. I have a list. Sometimes when you block walk, you have an app that's used. I also like to download lists to Excel, but for this particular list, I am helping with a campaign. Trace Atkins, campaign manager, provided me with a list of voters they wanted me to target. And so it's like an Excel list, and it's got all these names on there. And so I'm going to have my list as I go out the door as well. And so that's what I'm doing today on my Saturday while we're in the midst of elections. What are you doing to be effective with your time? Hopefully you're doing something fun. If not, hopefully you're doing something productive. I know it's a weekend, but folks, I just wanted to share this with you because this is one way that you can get involved, to get engaged, which is what we preach here at Patriots Revival. One more thing I wanted to share with you. I showed you my little card, my contact card, which I think I've already put it in this bag, but there it is. My contact card with my email address, my phone number, all that fun stuff. I hand those out when I'm also electioneering. Maybe we'll do a whole video on electioneering or a podcast on that. But that's where I'm outside the polling place. I'm greeting voters and trying to get them to convince them to vote for the candidates that I'm supporting. I hand out those cards to people because I've found that if they don't know who to vote for and they didn't have somebody come knock on their door, they need help. And I'm going to give you an example of how that works. Just today, I received a text from somebody. Don't know them. They're not in my phone. It's a California number. And I remember for the March primary elections that we had, I met a lot of people from California who are voting Republican now. And I gave my card to a lot of people and said, hey, if you ever need recommendations going forward, I'm plugged in. I've done my homework. Hopefully, you can trust me to help you with your selections, or I'll be happy to tell you why I'm supporting these candidates. I met some great people when I was electioneering back in for the March primary, when we had county elections and all that, some state elections. And I get a text today and from a lady, and it says, good morning, Melody. This is blank. I won't share her name because she may not want me to do that all over the internet. It says, this is blank. We met you at the polling venue in Waxahachie. We're in need of your voting choices again. We haven't received any voter info, so we are uncertain what we're voting for, who we're voting for, and it appears it's early voting time. Can you please advise us? Thanks. So, folks, I just want to tell you that if you get involved, if you get engaged, you can be a resource to people like this. I just want to tell you that's what we preach here on Patriots Revival. We not only want you to strengthen your faith and your relationship with Christ and dust off that Bible. And I've got 2 Bibles sitting here on my desk. Dust off that Bible and strengthen your relationship with Christ and revive your faith. But we want to revive your inner patriot as well, so you can get out there and help us restore God to government. So just wanted to share that with you today. I hope you're having an awesome Saturday, or whenever you're listening to this or watching this. Maybe it's a Wednesday, maybe it's a Thursday, whatever. I hope you're having a great day. Catch up with you on the next episode of Patriots Revival. Don't forget to go vote. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed the show, please follow us and tell others. If today's show revived your faith and your inner patriot, join the Patriots Revival Facebook group by going to facebook.com/groups/Patriots Revival. for resources on how to get involved in being salt and light in a world of darkness. Are you local to the Ellis County, Texas area? If so, check out the Patriots Revival podcast, The Local Show, for info on local issues, candidates and elections, a calendar of events of conservative organizations in the area, and ways for you to get involved. Finally, if you would like to contribute to the production costs of the Patriots Revival podcast, you can do so through Zelle by inputting info@patriotsrevival.com as the recipient. Thanks again for listening. I hope you have a reviving week.